Last time, all sorts of dramas in pulling out the motor. This time, sure to be more dramas. Pulling out the handlebars, fuel tank, oil tank, wiring harness, front wheel and brakes. Let's see where this goes. Stay tuned. Alright, so first thing I'm going to attempt to do, and I do use the word attempt because it's going to be a lot of attempts, is this wiring harness. So I'm going to disconnect it from the frame to the headset, and I'm going to try and disconnect the headset and remove the whole lot all at once. That is the plan, but it will likely go to shit. Okay, that looks like it's all disconnected. So from here we've got a couple of brake cables, the handbrake cable, and I think if all those come off, I mean that is pretty corroded, so that is likely going to cause me a lot of issues. We should be able to undo the big bolt here and lift the headset off. Fingers crossed. With undoing the screw with the screwdriver, it pretty much totally stripped the screw, meaning the only choice was vice grips. By grabbing the edge of the screw with the vice grips, I can get enough grip on it and manually turn it out. From here on, I open the little cover, and this little bit here is for my purposes, just so when it comes to reassemble it, I know exactly how it was later on down the track. The little cover pops off and the cable comes out the top just like so. The rear brake cable comes down from the lever into this little box where it splits it to each of the rear wheels. Okay, from here we pop off the top cover. Look inside, it's looking very complicated. Release the top cable and you can see a spring, and it's all held together by some weird looking chain. The spring disengages the cable, which releases the mechanism like so. And then we take the spring, we lock it away inside for safekeeping, waiting to be reassembled. Now it's this guy here. Moving on to the handbrake cable. Up underneath the headset, that's where it lives, and it's all held together with a little split pin. We must remove the headset. Alright, for me I'm going to try and attempt to drop this guy down. I believe it's 210 mils up here, which will fight. So a little bit of the WD penetrant. If you're watching WD-40, you need to sponsor my videos. I use a lot of your gear. WD-40 penetrant oil, when you need maximum penetration. Yeah. Alright, I don't know what it is with these brake cables, but you would have seen there on the time lapse, that brake cable is giving me grief too. So I'm going to try and disassemble it from above. point now where everything is actually disconnected, and it's just the handlebar should just lift up and off. I hope the spiders are long and dead. Aha! Yes! 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 And more yes. All the yeses. Fuel tank is next. So there is this little weird petcock thing that we must remove. And luckily that bolt isn't rusted, so it will come off nice and easy with no swear words, profanity, or ugliness. Excellent. With any luck, the fuel tank will just lift out. Like that, kind of. There. That should be the fuel tank done. Out the way. And now we have this big swing arm thingamajiggy, which I'm not too sure. It looks like one bolt. Alright, so now that we've got the headset out, the handlebars out, all that kind of stuff, we have this, the steering stem neck bolt thingamajiggy. My worst job, the job that I hate the most doing on scooters, and something that I really didn't want to do on this one. But I don't see I have too many choices given the state and the poo that this thing is in. Alright, with the steering head bearing on the top one removed, you can see we have rotation, we have movement, and that means possibly we may be able to just lift this out. Okay, I think we're in a position now to release the frame from the fork at the front and this swing arm contraption at the back. So I'm going to start jacking this guy up, which should see this guy start to slide down. Hopefully the bearings don't get lost. I can already see some bearings have kind of come out. This thing should have come out. My guy's out now. Yes, it is free! Finally, frame, bike, all components released. Not that heavy either. That is it, a Honda Stream completely stripped down of every single component, nothing is left on it, all ready to be sent off to sandblasting and powder coating, coming back hopefully looking brand new. So I've got to decide what I'm going to send to get sandblasted, but I do have the frame, the fuel tank, another part of the frame, and another part of the frame down there. There are a few other little bits and pieces that I'm probably going to send off as well, and then hopefully it all comes back looking Mickey Mouse, brand new again, ready to be reassembled. I'm still not entirely sure what I'm going to do with the body panels, guys, so put a comment, let me know what you want to see in the body panels. I've got a couple of really cool ideas that's been toying around in my head, and hopefully you guys come up with something just as good, if not better. But like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.